Alrighty, turn 45, January 20th, 1942. Autofit Prome. Alrighty, that was the night phase. More unloading. And here comes the morning air phase. Weather, 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 weather. Oh wow, that's a good hit. Clear sky, clear terrain. Alright, another good hit. Aircraft are pounding on those troops in China, in the open area in China. Bombing troops back Clark. Nope, no damage. I don't expect much damage on this one. Just throwing some disruption and fatigue in there. I am not sure where he went off. We're getting some good hits on those Chinese troops in the open there. He got mauled. I don't remember telling him to attack the runway. Oh, maybe I did because I saw some planes there, trying to catch some planes on the ground. Yeah, nothing on get in there in the jungle. Nope, no damage to the airfields. Moderate rain. Alright. Going into the land combat. Here we go, and the jungle's off outside Aichang. Pretty even fight. I don't know if I'll win this. 1-1. I lost 600, he lost 900, but I definitely lost more disabled. Yep, I knew this was coming. Hoping I don't lose any of these regiments. Yep, I knew they were going to run away. Yeah, heavy losses. It's going to take them forever to recover. But they survived. Bonsai! Alrighty. Only one base. We took one base, we flipped the base. Bombed the hell out of some Chinese troops. But not a very exciting turn. But just one of many that we need to crunch through. We'll take a look at how bad they beat those two regiments up. We'll take the look at how well my men are resting at Johor Bahru, same as at Palembang. And we'll see what's going on, and we'll get moving with the turn. Alright, be right back. Alrighty, was a fairly quick turn this turn. Not a whole lot going on, only a couple combats, a bunch of bombings, and that was about it. Let's go ahead and look at some numbers here. The Allies are up to 1879 army loss points. I'm up to 144. That last turn hurt. I had those two regiments got smashed, and that really pushed that up. I went up 62 points. Allies went up 36. Aircraft losses is saying 9 for the day. Skymaster for the Allies. That's a transport. I lost 5 to flak. All those damn Marys, I think, over Singapore. I'm not sure what was up with that, but they just got mauled. So I lost 8 aircraft and 7 pilots. That is my worst so far now. 11. No, I'm not too worried about army bombing pilots. Those are pretty much a dime a dozen. I have plenty of them. It's the naval bombing pilots and fighter pilots in general, the ones that I really concern myself with. So 11 days to a bunch of air groups. I don't think any ships were lost last turn. Nope. I got some sub chasers coming in a week. Yep, nothing really big coming. Ground reinforcements. 11 days. I get a few. Get a brigade, some Marines, Naval Construction Battalion, and some more paratroopers. And the next day, I get a bunch of units up in China and Manchuria. That'll be good. Alright. Production, engines and aircraft. Alright, my engines are finally starting to increase. Not where I need them to be yet, but I'm think I'm on the positive side. 3 zeros, 1 of everything else. Let's look at devices. 320 infantry squads. A bunch of normal infantry squads, some support, some engineers. Yep, that all looks good. Let's pull up combat reporter. I keep wanting to say tracker, but tracker is totally different. Gives you totally different information. So ground, we got Sydney, which we took. Here's our attack in the jungle near Aichang. Maybe it's woods. I can't quite tell the difference in the terrain sometimes. We took, I mean, it says we lost less, but actually we took a lot more disabled units than they did. So I'm not sure how they get those numbers, but. And then here's the one where we got smacked. This is where all the points came from. Those 2 units are probably not much left. 5-10% of their toes, probably all that's left. Amphibious landings, airstrikes. This time all me again. Look at some Signet reports. Palmyra, San Fran, Perth, Pearl, Medan, and Townsville. Alrighty, unknown. Aircraft. Transporting air HQ, transporting Marines. Transporting more Marines. Yup. Nakajima HA-45 engines advanced a month. We upsized the patrol float plane group, and a couple units upgraded devices. Yep, another one took some replacements. Repaired some minor damage to a CVO and an AK. Bunch of planes down for maintenance. We took Sydney Island, and we would have took Prome, but it auto flipped instead. So 4 of these are me. 1 is Dean, raising the port in Auckland. I'm sure that's where his carriers probably aren't there yet, but that's probably where some of them are. It's a nice out of the way port. A lot of sea room, a lot of ways to see any enemies showing up. Alright, not much going on in here. Let's spin around the horn. We took Prome. We're here. We got a long march to take all these bases now, but it's pretty straightforward. We got a unit moved over here to Bassine. We'll take that. Then we'll take Sandaway. Then we'll just march up the coast, grabbing whatever dot bases are up here. All the way up, we'll take Akyab and possibly Cox's Bazaar if I'm able to. Down in Malaysia, we're just recouping from taking Johor Bahru. And fatigue is still high because we're in this stupid malaria area. But disruption's going down. 14. A couple of these were hit hard in this fight here. They're resting, trying to take as many replacements as they can. We did reassemble 1 division, so now we have 3 full divisions here. I don't think we have enough to assemble any more. Yep. We'll have to see about whether we want to do that before we go into Singapore or not. The divisions did really good in the attack. They didn't take a whole lot of damage. It was the smaller units that got crushed. But okay, got a base force coming into Singapore. Palembang, we're doing good here. So we're starting to repair the oil. Let's see, all the damage on the port and the airfield are repaired, and we're slowly expanding the port. We got fighters here. We're unloading a bunch of supplies. I think most supplies should have probably. Nope, still have 7,000 more to unload. It's about time to start moving these units out. They're still kind of beat up. But, alrighty. Over here in Borneo, where it's picking off some bases, we will take Ketapang this turn. We probably won't take the big oil side here, the east side, until we have more of Celebes and possibly even the northern half of Java gone. Over here in the Philippines, nothing's going on in Luzon. I don't have enough forces to break Clark. It's not a big deal. We took Cagayan, so we're going to be moving over to help at Butuan. We'll take that, then we'll all converge up here in Malay. We probably don't have enough forces to take that yet, but especially because it's a mountain. But once we get up there, you know, we'll have them all trapped, and it'll be a done deal. Got troops landing at Namli. We'll take that this turn. Looks like it's undefended. Another dot base we're grabbing right here. And the Solomons, we are kind of pulling our troops, our ships back due to the stupid Catalinas flying out of Port Moresby. I can almost guarantee that's where they're from. I should get some recon down here. Let me make a note for that. Then we can find out where those Catalinas are. Maybe we can bomb their airfield. But still grabbing what little dot bases we can here. Pulling troops up. South Pacific, we got some red exclamation points. Low supply. Got supply heading south. It'll take a while to get down here. We took Sydney Island. Anything left over here in the Phoenix is Enderbury Island. Then we'll probably take that and we'll let that unit rest and recover a little bit. Head back up through the Marshalls. Nothing going on. I think there's an enemy sub sitting here at Kwajalein. Because I have a sub there and mine's up in the right hand corner. And normally it should be down in the bottom. So I wonder if there's an enemy sub here that's forcing that the icon would be there, but since they take precedence, they boot me off to the side. Not much going on at truck. Marshall just got stuff moving through, men, supplies, so forth. Convoys running up in Japan. I need to start a couple more larger convoys moving. We're getting a lot of resources piling up in, is it Bangkok? No, it must be Saigon. In Saigon, we got 700,000 resources. Let's try. Yeah, we need to start pulling some out of there and moving them home just because we're getting. I won't say we're low. We're down to basically 2 months of resources on Japan if we don't bring any back at this point. So we probably have 3 months before we are in trouble because we are hauling resources back. Not enough to offset the daily consumption yet, but enough. You can see a ton of ships moving here. These are all coming out of Formosa. Last turn, I went through. I checked some enemy bases, and looking for B-17 range, and finding out any large ports or industry bases that he could hit, and trying to make sure that they had at least some protection. Like these ports had hundreds of ships in them. So now let's see, there's 2 there, there's 4 here. So they have been completely emptied. Alright, up in China, we're got the 1 unit up is regiments up here, engineers. We will keep moving that over. He got through here, opened the door. For these guys are all fleeing. This guy is going nowhere maybe. I'm not sure. I think he's just there to stop me from coming in. Or if I attacked and he had to run, he had a way out. I don't think I have enough forces to attack him. I might try though, because they are really beat up. There's my 2 crippled units. Let's take a look at them. Yeah, we're at 40. We have 70% of our toe. That's not too bad. A lot of it's damaged, but that's not bad. Got a ton of support. We just need to fill up these infantries. The other one's probably the other one's about the same, and it's in a little better overall strength. But yeah, they're gonna need some time, some R&R somewhere nice to sit. I'm not sure where to send them, to be honest. That has enough support to get them back up. These guys, probably 1 to 2 turns I have left to bomb them before they move up here. Oh, he did not attack. Interesting. What do I have left here? I tried to airlift most of it out. 3 squads here, 3 squads here. Okay. And you got more men coming in. That's fine, because I'm already over the river here. Doesn't matter, I'll walk right up on this road. If he was smart, he'd have blockers here. But if not, I can come right up here, across through the open, and just take all these bases are in the open. They're really not in a good spot. Alrighty, just looking around. I don't see nothing crazy. He moved down here, but he's not doing anything. Alright, once these guys are completely unpacked from the rail, I'll attack here and push them, hopefully west, into the rough. Alright, that's about it for the turn. Like I said, nothing super exciting happened this turn. I'll just continue. We're taking a few bases and just continuing to push onward. So if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you enjoy my series, go ahead and subscribe. I would appreciate it. And when we get a new turn in, we will talk with you later for another video. Till then, guys, have a good one.